What's up, guys? How's it going? It is super late. Man, I'm usually like finishing up streaming at this time, and I've been up for 14 and a half hours, so let's see how this goes, right? Yeah, can't possibly go bad. If I fall asleep, I need someone to punch me through the monitor. Don't do that, you'll punch your monitor, that's bad. Alright, so we're playing some Path of Exile, boys. This is a great game for me to play when I'm half exhausted. You'll get to watch me die in horrible ways. It'll be fun. Alright, so what on earth am I doing? So this is my crazy, hilarious, consecrated path, face breakers idiot. What's up, Extra? What up, dude? Yeah. Let's see what we're doing today. I think first off, I'm gonna try to sell this guy. I need things. Specifically, yeah, this is the game where you lose a bunch of XP when you die. Luckily, I'm only level 77, so I can gain it back pretty quick. Not like my other character was level 97 and it takes like an hour to gain back the XP from a death. But it's fine. 165 chaos. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch this sell in about 5 seconds. Give or take. So what I need, I think I did a couple things since last time. Hi, buddy. My cat says hi, he missed me, I was gone all day. I now have this, with some jewels that are really good. If you didn't see last night, I had a wonderful moment. Actually, I plan on going back and highlighting it tonight because it was hilarious. I basically calculated a 1 in 250,000 chance of hitting the 3 mods on one of these jewels that I wanted, and then immediately proceeded to hit 2 of the 3 mods on my next try, which is still like a 1 in 1,000 chance. So, that was good times. No one? No one for 165? Okay, anyway. What I need currently is... Where is it? Here. These. Taste of Hate, Lion's Roar. I think Taste of Hate's pretty cheap. I have these two already. I immediately ran and bought a lottery ticket, right? Pretty much. It was so good. And I was even calculating any tier, like... Here. Not that. Like, you can see here that it's 21 plus 21 max life is in tier 4. But the one that I made immediately was... Where is it? I think it's this one. Nope. Nope. One of these. One behind here. That one. 47 physical damage to attacks, 48 life. That's what I got, and those are both T1s. Which is even harder to hit. So, apparently using a calculator and doing math on stream is, it's the secret to streamer RNG. That's what I'm saying now. Anyway, by the way, caffeine because I'm dying, basically. There we go. It wouldn't take long. I might have undercut the price on that just a touch. And now I have more currency to play with. Cool. And I am going to... Oh god, here we go. There we go. Yeah, actually, weirdly enough, my car is pretty comfortable to sit in. Hello, Brash Pop. Also, hello, anyone. I didn't officially say hi to you. Yeah, me too. I'm sleepy. We can be sleepy together. Sleepy stream. Not that I'm keeping super track, but if we're playing and I notice that my time has run over 2 hours, I'm probably going to immediately be like, well, guys, that's it. Have a great night. We're going to raid someone now, because I'm just so ready for sleep. All the monies. Come here, monies. Time to find out how much these things cost. Taste of Hate. Sounds kind of dirty. It only shows your chats. Uh-oh. This is the one that I want, right? Oof. Expensive. Gain 20% of physical damage. Of physical damage as extra cold damage. That's minimum 20. Your emote is still pending? Damage as extra cold. Or during effect, maybe? I always forget how to search for these. It can take some time, I've heard. Oh, 80 chaos is basically as good as I'm gonna do. Alright. I have 166, so... Cool. Yup. Cool. Thank you. So this thing, okay, so big thing with this class that I wasn't aware of. Since this helmet does 40% increased physical damage taken, which means I get hit real hard, and I have very low life, I need ways to mitigate that, and this is 20% of physical damage from hits taken as cold during the effect. So I take more physical, but a lot of it gets transferred to cold, and I have 80% resists. So technically that's like 16% less physical damage taken. Yes, I just did math. On stream again, I'm so sorry. Let's make that 20 quality. Really, y'all. Well, fine. Actually, why don't I have an Aziri's Promise? Hold on. I do. There it is. Okay, better. Those. Man, I'm gonna have to buy, okay. Let me buy the Lion's Roar. Rote? Lion's Rote. So you guys, I can't even type. What's wrong with me? Oh, not that. %. Okay. Even better. 18 chaos. Please? Yeah. Wow. I think you guys are good luck. Normally, like 90% of trades just don't go through. People just never respond. $25, yeah, cool. This one is knock enemies back, so if you don't kill them immediately, it kind of like interrupts them. And more melee physical damage, which is huge. But now I have to buy a whole bunch of blast blowers, baubles, whatever they're called. How many do I need? Minimum? Need. That's already 22%. That's 20. It's 20. Okay, so I need... Oh, that's even better. 20% less cold damage taken and taken. Okay. Don't worry, we'll get to killing things in a second and see if I die. I need 25 blast blowers baubles, though. They're pretty cheap, usually. Yeah, 10 chaos gets you 126. I need 25. This is fine. That'll give me plenty of extras. Too high in the list. I gotta go farther down. $95. I don't speak that language. God. Here we go. 10 for 40. That's fine. Wow. Okay, so those prices at the top are definitely price fixed. That's what usually happens with trading. Just spam like 6 different people. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Oi. Let's see how this works. 20 quality. Quality. Some left over. I'm not going to use this yet. Chaos resistance is really nice, but I don't need it just. I will have that. Also, because all my resistances are equal, Wise Oak is actually... Yeah, all my resists are equal, so Wise Oak gives me reduced damage taken of each element and damage penetration, which is good because I do all elemental damage. Get out of the party. Can't be frozen, so that's my bleed flask for now. Eventually, I'm not gonna. I'll put this in, and it'll look like this, and I won't have a bleed flask. So, I do need to make one of these with. I need to make a diamond flask. I'll just mess with this one. Ow, kitten. Seriously? The cat says hi, everyone. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi to everyone? Say hi to people? No, he doesn't. Goes here. This goes here. All right. Kitty stream? Hey, he won't come up. He just wants to bug me. No, he just wants food because we've been gone all day. Buddy, mommy not feed you? Wife said she was gonna feed him since I was doing this and wanted to do this before I fell asleep. Maybe he'll come up in a minute. So here's what I want. Remove curses. Okay, duration's good, I think. Yeah, duration. I want duration removes curses. Oh, this could take a second. Actually, hold on a second before I waste too much. Flasks. Utility flasks. Yo. Immune to curses. Level 18. Okay, it's good. Come on, buddy. I know you just want scratched, but you're gonna have to come up here, dude. We're gonna have to work this out, man. Yeah? Okay. He's also standing on my green screen, which is why this is happening. Not. Silly little bastards. Shock and duration. I need curses. There's curses. Duration. Ow. Charges used? Still only 2 uses. Not good enough. Come here. Hi. Ow, my leg. By the way, I think I've told you this before, but my wife's grandma has a giant dog, like 150-pound, her name's China. She's a Chinese Shar-Pei, I think? Giant dog. Who decided to get really excited when we got there today and smacked me in the face with her paw that was like 20 pounds and got her claw right here in my chin. So I feel like someone punched me in the jaw, if I'm talking a little funny. Yeah, good times. Bleeding, not what I need. Shock immunity, not what I need. Come on, there's only so many things. Oh, that was max duration. That would be nice. Curses. Sweet bastard, just give me curses. Burning. Bleeding. Freeze. Help. Movement speed with duration. Max duration, so that's 6.4 seconds it lasts. Curses. Fudge. More duration, okay. Ugh, elemental resists. I really hope I don't skip past it. I'm gonna be so upset with myself. Curses. Charge recovery. Not the same. Freeze with max duration. Freeze with max charges. I would take plus 20 charges too. What I'm trying to do is either make it so I can use it 3 times, which plus 20 charges would do it, or longer duration. I'm more likely to get a decent duration roll, because I have to hit the absolute maximum max charges. Sure, how about that? How about max duration with curses? That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, go kitten. So, what you may be thinking is, why did he do all that and spend all his money and things? Well, here's why. Where's my damage? 183,000 damage. If I put concentrated effect on, it's 275k, which is a lot. Now, if I go ahead and just pop all these flasks, 386,490 damage. That is what? Just from popping flasks, that's like a 30 or 40% increase. Plus survivability and all that good stuff, so. Try to kill things. And not die. But this is specifically a character that will die. I am not making this a tanky character. It is a softcore only character. It is specifically meant for like non-hardcore one death and you lose the character gameplay. It is not meant for that. On the other hand, it pretty much one-shots everything. You're gonna go, dude? All right, man. Question is, how fast can I beat bosses? Because that's the whole point of this thing. 125 hours, dude. Dang. Oh god. Okay. Boss, and first phase is dead. Second phase is dead. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh god. The amazing thing about this build, and I'm going to eventually do it, I just don't want to level all the skill gems myself. I want to just buy them leveled up. You can actually use this exact build with like 7 or 8 different primary skills, so I don't have to use this one. There's so many different ways you can do it. So eventually I'm probably going to buy the max level gems for each of the skills and try them all. And hell, it might be one of those things for different bosses, different ones work better too. The part I don't like about this one is the lack of control. For bosses specifically, especially hard-hitting ones, it's very easy if you're like pounding on a boss. It sounded wrong. To overcorrect and end up teleporting, instead of being behind them, teleporting in front of them. And if they're about to do an attack, that's potentially instant death. So let's not do that. All right. Next. Hey, what's up, Blazer? I'm working more on this guy tonight. Hopefully it goes well. So far, so good. These and my unique belts for randomness. Really need to move that fast? I mean, no, not really, but shield charge, and that's the thing. If I use a different skill, I won't have the teleport, so it'll be a slower moving build. But it may be easier to control against bosses. But it's one of those things where I could even keep gems on me and like use Consecrated Path for getting through a map, and then when I get to a boss, switch to like Smite or Tectonic Slam or something. There's a lot of different options.
How are your maps?
And all junk.
Stay inquisitive.
I keep all the Shaper and Elder bases because I get bored and play with them. Calling Strike on a staff, interesting. All right, moving on to the next. But like right now, for instance, it might kill me, but I'm gonna do it. I think I still have it somewhere, right? Smite. Well, I can't put Ancestral Call in there, but for instance, this is a lower level. No, it's level 17 Smite. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. Well, let's try a map with that. It's gonna look different, but what's my damage with that? 205k. Does it not? No, it converts to lightning too. Lightning attack, AoE duration melee. It actually has higher damage. You looted a white 6-link staff? Staffs are rough, man. I've never really used staffs. So this is Smite. It's a smaller area of effect, but it like zaps everything around it. So I'm gonna have to use a lot more shield charge, but still works. I literally switched out one gem. And this may be better for bosses and stuff. God, lightning storm. I should not have walked into that. But as you can see, it's a little slower, yeah. So let's try this. Let's, there we go. Well, consecrated path through the map, and when I get to the boss, I'll switch to Smite. I'll switch to Smite and concentrated effect for increased AoE. Which is going to be tiny. It's going to be a tiny little area of effect, but hey, should work. This thing is just beast. It's hilarious. And what's great is I don't really have to get around with shield slam because I no longer have a Quicksilver Flask, so I need some sort of movement that's quick, otherwise it's just, I don't know, kind of bad. For the record, I love Underground Sea. This is like one of the best maps. If I level tonight, I'll try like a crazy like tier 14, tier 15 map. I'm only level 77. I'll see if I can like one-shot things in there. Probably not yet, because I still have some skill points I need, but oh god. Oh god. Okay. Swap you. Swap you. My damage is now... Why? It says AoE, but concentrated effect isn't actually giving it any benefits. Is it because... Oh, it's a single target. Hmm. Okay. It's a single target get attacked with an area of effect like Pulse, but it doesn't... I'll still put Conk Effect on. Let's see how this works. Eh. I mean, it's not bad, but... Never mind, it's pretty good. Just trying to Uber Elder for warm-ups. You are evil, my good sir. I haven't even actually killed Elder this league. Well, no, I killed White Elder, but... This is still my favorite way. This is so much fun. Good enough. You know what? I'm gonna die, but whatever. Belfry! One of these. Just cause. Okay. Elemental weakness actually hurts me really bad. I'm actually scared for this. I might get one shot. I have to keep my flasks up at all times because I currently only have 1 over max resist. So yeah. Whatever, let's do it. Moved Red Elder off your Atlas? Yeah. Red Elder is a beast. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. If I get hit, this is gonna hurt. Yep. Gotta go fast though. Woo, lag. Real bad lag. Still one-shotting things though. Not even mad. One-shotting blue packs, which is bonkers. Yeah, pretty good. Works for me. That was tier 10, so that was a level higher than I am. Think? Tier 13? Maybe.
Need a map? Good
Only
luck
one
with
way to
your
find
maps.
out, right? We'll do race course. I'm not gonna do the bosses because of reflect and F reflect. Sure. Well, minus player resist doesn't hurt me. Rogue Exiles are gonna be bad. Monster speed, yeah, that's fine, sure. Thankfully, Loreweave keeps my max resist thing from being a thing. Doesn't have elemental weakness, so T13, here we go. I'm scared. I'm super scared. There's the Exile, dead. Oh, and these guys hurt real bad. You know what? I might try the bosses. I'm gonna regret it, but I might try them. Oh, There you go. I didn't see the rogue exile sitting there. Mer. Mission complete. Oh, nice. You know what I want to do next, right? I love that I can just stand in elemental damage though, because I take so little of it. What do you mean? Oh, no. I'm level 77, dude. If I die, I'm making more experience in a single map than I would lose if I die. So it's not like I'm at a huge loss or anything. Oh, hi! Forgot about you little dudes and your little rush down bull nonsense. I didn't have my flasks up yet either, or my, yeah, any of my defensive stuff. So that's what happens when I get hit with no defensive stuff up. I lose like 90% of my health in one shot on a T-13. To be fair, the little Roas, the little charging dudes, they hurt pretty bad on any character. So this is officially 3 levels above me. Yeah, that time I had my defensive stuff up and the little rushdown only took down half my health. It's not as bad. Well, I mean, I just leveled, right? What do I have to lose? All right. Death. Death comes for me. Stop. Okay. Where was I doing? This is done over here. That's done. I need to make my way towards Valpact. It's probably next. I can start filling out the life tree. I could also start going up here and get these life nodes. Yeah. Make our way to Valpact. So you ready to see infinite sadness? We're about to see infinite sadness. For the record, paper DPS with conch effect is... Why is it so low? Oh, I have Enfeeble, that's why. Yes, I need Valpact. I need it super hard because what I need to be able to do is if I take a big hit like that, which I will, I need to be able to leech back to full because eventually this class won't run a healing flask at all. I'm gonna have my Diamond Flask and Taste of Hate, Lion's Roar, Wise Oak, and Aziri's Promise. And Valpact, I will need to be able to leech life back to full in like a split second. All right, well, hold on, quick break. Money. Especially because this is meant to be a boss one, so if I get smacked by like Hydra or something like that, I need to be yeah. I need to be back at full health immediately. Although I will say with I watched a couple videos and like this build, even with all that like negative defenses and low health, can actually take normal hits from Shaper. And can stand in the beam for quite a bit. And it can even survive one of his orbs, which do like ridiculous amount of damage. Alright, let's try this. If the guy puts his reflect shield on, I'm dead. That's just the way things. I'm so scared. I hate this boss. So I need Blood Rage. I need this. Shield Charge. Like, really? Tier 13 boss. Not just a boss, a triple boss at that. Wow. Okay. I feel kind of bad about that. That was what, like 2 to 3 hits on each guy? Oh man. What is this? On's Might. I don't... Goes for a little bit. Decent rolls. Sure. See how this goes. Get 10 chaos out of it. Oh. Let me do the right thing real quick. Let me... That... There we go.
Glad you made it back. Good luck with your maps.
Also, let me put Smite back where it was. Go back there. Rarely get to run T15, me as well. I haven't been able to keep those going at all. But we're about to do it now. Lava Lake. I'm not fighting T15 Kitava though. I'm not fighting the boss of this one. I mean, that's a one-shot every time. I guarantee it. Elemental Weakness. Right now, I don't feel comfortable doing that. On the other hand, who cares, right? I just leveled. I've got to learn to keep my flasks up. Eventually, I won't have a problem with Elemental Weakness, but what I have to do is get a couple more of these gems with plus 10 all Elemental Res and put them in there. Which is why that junky one's in there, low life, because I needed the resist. What's my 47 resists. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, Christ. Gotta bleed. That's why I need Valpact. Stuff like that. This is a terrible map because extra projectiles on this is brutal, because all of those guys that do the bleed have projectiles. So those guys that I just schwomped. Woo. Hi. What's up, baby?
Did I get a whole one?
Yes, if it's the one, if there's the same amount of both in buddies, then they get a whole one.
Okay.
If you don't die at least twice during a high tier map, you're not doing it right. Uh-oh. Hey, fear not the elements. There we go. I'm good while I have this on. Oh. Hi! That guy's just like, hugs! No. No hugs. Still important to keep my flasks up for that damage conversion to elemental. Oh my god. More than 50 monsters remain. I call bullcrap. Where are they? Oh, they're partially here. Oh, now there's 50. Hurt. Okay. Good enough for me. God, look at that though. Quarter of the way to the next level already. I don't know if I feel comfortable doing T15s though. Pretty rough.
Learn anything new? Good
I'm
luck
pretty
with your
tired.
maps.
I'll admit, this is waking me right up though. I kind of want to try an Aziri. I feel like that's gonna hurt. Got the stuff for it though. You know what? Sure, right? Yeah? Aziri, Queen of the Ball? Boob lady? Quad boob? Let's see. I'm gonna hate myself so hard for this. Oh. Why do I do this to myself? You have increased it. Wrong effect. Aziri's gonna be a pain because I've got to make sure not to hit her mirror, her mirrored one. I cannot take Ellie Reflect. Actually, I will insta-give myself on Ellie Reflect. I'll do about 50,000 damage to myself on one shot. Okay. Okay. Like that. No. These second bosses. Yeah, I'm moving so fast mobs can't target me, which is kind of the point, part of the point. But the problem is it's real easy to teleport. If I don't one-shot things, I can teleport behind them and then back in front of them and take the hit anyway. That's funny. I don't know if you heard my wife, but my my cat didn't realize it was food time because I'm usually the one that feeds him. I am extremely worried about this boss though, because these guys hit super hella hard. And actually, because there's 3 of them, I'm not going to be putting Conk Effect on. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I'm constantly underestimating the amount of damage that I do. will die to one shot from virtually anything Aziri has, so stop. Okay. All right, here we go. Conk effect on. For the record, anyone out there that might be watching that doesn't understand the difference. Increased area of effect is 46% increased AoE. The reason I switched to this, it's less area of effect, so much smaller, but 50% more damage. So, what's my damage now that I'm not weakened? Yeah, 284k, almost 400k when I pop my flasks. This could go badly. This could go very badly. Or maybe not. Okay. Never mind. This is fine. Woo! Okay. Come on. Where's your mirror? Over there. Yep, that was okay. That was perfectly fine. Also, hello, Mortal Ignorance. Is this gonna be the season I do Uber Aziri? Had to fight Red Elder with barely 10k. Well, I mean, you gotta realize too, this number, you're not gonna find a number that high on paper. What are you playing as? Like, my Winter Orb character, I think, like, damage shows like 4,000, but it's more than that because there's multiple projectiles, increased cast speed when you have multiple stacks. This number isn't always right. Path of Building is much better. This thing. It does say that in Path of Building, this build can get up to DPS 4.5 million DPS. Sunder? Yeah, Sunder's an area of effect spell with multiple hits. So that 10k is going to be per hit, but you're going to hit multiple times. Your DPS is probably in the 100 to 200k range, whereas mine's probably around 1 million right now. Maybe 2. Something like that. Sure. I just did Aziri at level 78, which is not that early, but for me, kind of. I got Aziri's step, too. Wow. Terrible rolls. These aren't worth a lot this league, I don't think. One chaos. Oh my god, do I... Hold on. I do have one more. Sorry, gotta do it. Probably didn't get a good look, but she has 4 boobs and it's kind of weird. Cinder is barely 100k. Yeah. That sounds about right. I'll keep one of those. How much is this worth? Wow. 40 chaos for that? Okay. I got most of a level too. Is that what we're doing tonight? Are we doing Aziri runs? Uh-oh. I'm not gonna get that lucky every time, I promise. I almost died a couple times with her nonsense, but let's see. She reflects curses too. Oh, I don't have any curses. That's right. I need to get a corrupted pair of these. I'm so scared. I want to double corrupt these so I can get the elemental weakness, or what's the other one? Not temp chains, vulnerability. I think or no. Enfeeble. Yeah, you'll get that. Like, red maps are not, the things are not very tanky. Bosses can be a little bit. And what happens in red maps, if you haven't noticed, that's where they put all the multi-phase bosses.
How are your
and it's
maps?
a giant pain in the butt.
May your maps be merciful.
I'm gonna run the rest of these underground seas because, well, reasons. Because I enjoy them. And because I want to get a level or two more. But look at that. I mean, like, this is totally a boss farmer. Totally a boss farmer. Also, let's put on the right one there, buddy. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but I like it. Kind of. Wee! So much fun. So a lot of people that I've heard talk about this skill said it's basically like a controlled flicker strike, and I totally see that. I will never play flicker strike, and I will certainly never play it on stream because it is actual eye cancer. And to anyone that has eye cancer, I apologize for the reference, but it is literal eye cancer. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna die to one-shots, but it's gonna be completely, I don't want to say completely out of my control. But hell, the guy that made the build, I watched videos of him taking down all the Shaper Guardians. He died once to, he did Hydra Deathless. He did Phoenix Deathless, but he died once to Minotaur, and he died once to the other one. Minotaur, because Minotaur is freaking Minotaur, and that damn slam will kill someone with 8k health in one hit. Especially with map mods on it. So, here's the thing that worries me. You know what worries me more than anything about this build? All the side stuff. This build does pretty well at incursions. But delve. This build does not do great at delve. Also, I'm not even using Blood Rage. What is wrong with me? Yeah, no wonder I felt like I was attacking slow. Jesus. Oh, right. You've got a second phase now. Sorry. Thought I'd... Yup. And here's the thing, this is the first character I've ever played because it is single hits and not things like Sunder where it's multiple hits and stuff like that. This is the first build I've ever played where I can actually physically stun bosses. That's what throws me. If I just lay into a boss, I will stun them with every hit because I don't think you can stun at Zeri, but like map bosses, I can basically chain stun them to death, which takes so much damage. But This one can do it. And I've never really played an ultra high damage build before, which is why every boss I'm going into it like, all right, let's see if we can do this, and then I just like absolutely annihilate them. I'm not, my brain doesn't see this game in a way where that's normal. And to be fair, this is relatively cheap to build. This is the most expensive piece right here. 6-link lore weave. Which I have almost max damage to attacks. I'm 3 off the minimum, but the max is max, which is huge. Crit chance and elemental damage could be higher, but 80 resists. Life is kind of crap. That I'd like that to be higher, but with all those ranges, getting fizz attacks that high is insane. But yeah, how much did this all cost me? Abyssus cost me a few chaos. Lycosidae cost me a couple chaos. Rigwald's Curse was like, with the max crit multi, was like 30 or 40 chaos. This one cost me like 7 exalts, because I bought the lore weave. Or no, I actually collected the rings to make the lore weave. But then I ended up buying 1,500 fusings to 6-link it, so I mean that's like 3 or 4 EX. Taming rings with max implicit and high explicit all LE res is these were like 100 chaos each, 80 to 100. Yeah, this one was expensive. Technically, it was like 3 or 4 EX, but I spent a solid like 1,200 fusings before just using the crafting bench one, so it cost me about 7. You could definitely just buy the fusings for like 3 or 4. Probably 4x, and 6-link it. You could play it on a 5-link though. You just take off increased area of effect. You could easily play this on a 5-link with just conk path, melee physical, fizz to lightning, hypothermia, and wed. You could take off hypothermia, but dealing more damage with hits and ailments against chilled enemies is kind of huge. I would take off the increased area of effect if you were going to do a 5-link. Yeah, you don't need a lore weave. The lore weave is so your max res is 80. You're going to be a lot more squishy, because think of this: 80 max res, 20% of fizz from hits taken as cold, 10% reduced damage of each element for which your uncapped element is the lowest. So this works for fire and lightning, not cold, because that increases your cold. But yeah, 5-link belly would be fine. You're just going to notice that you get hit harder and die more if you don't have these, but these flasks even. Taste of Hate is a max roll one I think I just bought for 80 chaos. Max roll Wise Oak, or no, I actually found this one. This is like 10. I bought this max roll Lion's Roar for 18 chaos, and then a Diamond Flask and a Zeri's Promise if you want. Actually, you know what? I do need to do this. I do need to farm a Zeri at some point with this character, because I want a 2015. I want to get a max roll Zeri's Promise. Anyway, good times.
Glad you made it back.
But I mean, Darkness and Throne costs 1 chaos. The hardest part, probably the most expensive part, I think Facebreakers, I think max roll Facebreakers are like 80 chaos. Yeah, 40. You could do rares. The big problem with this is resists. Technically, and I don't know, because right here you're getting 30% LE damage with attack skills, 30% LE damage, and 20% for freeze, shock, and ignite. So technically, hey, what up, Chevy? Technically, you're getting 120% increased elemental damage with these. But if you got like steel rings or iron rings with a good fizz roll and like 40 all res between the 3 suffixes, like 40 of each resistance, yeah. And curiously, actually, let's find out. What does that cost? Probably costs a lot, honestly. let's do Iron Ring because Steel Rings are expensive. But if you were to do Iron Ring with physical damage, sure, adds physical damage to attacks. Let's say 4 and up. Actually, total, it'll have to be like 8 and up because, yeah, 6, 7. Fire resist. Let's just do all resist. Oh wait, no. Elemental resist. Total 120, because that's as high as the taming gets. Fudge. 4. Oh wow, that might be a lot more rare. What if we just take that away? Oh wait, no, total, that's not all res. That's not what I wanted. Pseudo, that's what I want, right? Yeah, bosses don't have time to set up their mechanics. Now let's do it. Let's do explicit. Call it like 4. Doesn't have to be a great roll. 15 chaos. There we go. 1 to 4, 3 to 7. And some life, which you don't get with the taming, and 120 plus all res. Now, the problem with that is because everything I have, there's 18 to all res there, 10 to all res there, 8 to all res there. Everything is equal. Yeah, Elder shouldn't be a problem at all. Everything is equal. So, like, that's all res, all res. So that means my total resists are all even. Like, even this jewel is 10 all res. So that means the Wise Oak works much better. If those aren't even, then Wise Oak is going to be worse. Your damage pen's going to be worse. Your damage reduction's only going to work for 1 type instead of 3. Or in this case 2, because Taste of Hate gives you cold res. Yeah, but there's plenty of ways to do this that are far less expensive.
Need a map?
So for 30 chaos, you can get 2 good iron rings with tri-res and
Good luck with
more
your
additional physical. I don't think it would be more damage than these. How much do I lose if I take off one of these? It's curious. Might be. Hold on. I have a steel ring. Let me do something. Steel ring. Oh, I can't use it yet. I'm not level 80. Derp. There we go. 1 to 4 fizz to attacks. Let's see what this does to my damage. And also, this doesn't count the, yeah, it's still lower. By a considerable amount. I think it might be about equal if you had like a steel ring with max fizz added to it. Yeah, you need tons of res. And well, my my winter orb, you would think with 8k health I wouldn't die, but sometimes you run into a pack, or worse, you run into one of the invincibility shrines, whatever they're called. If you run into one of those with my winter orb build, you just get destroyed. 8k health disappears real effing fast. Cool. When I hit 80, I'll try to get a high fizz roll on a steel ring and Jesus, stop. Oh, I'm worried about these too. Einhar's beasts are kind of rough. Well, resist over 75 doesn't matter, so that might have been why. And he doesn't have a cold res debuff at all, so technically, for Elder, you should just 75 is fine. Put them points somewhere else.
We are friends now.
Hi. Okay. Level up while I'm out here. Oh. But Red Elder hits pretty hard too. Especially when you get into like Red Elder, you have to know the fight. Oh god. Wrong button. My bad. Meant to do that one. Uh-oh. Nope, doesn't scale after 75. Which is okay. This number right here, not the one in parentheses, that is exactly how much you mitigate. Doesn't matter if you have 300. Now mine says 80 because of the lore weave, but yep. That's a hard stop. Now, if you want to be safe against red map elemental, what's it called? Elemental weakness, you want your total to be 109. That'll put you down to 75 on elemental weakness red maps. If you want to be safe against elemental weakness and things like flammability and all those things, you want your resist to be 133. That means if you get elemental weakness and flammability on you, your fire res will still be 75. On the other hand, you can run an anti-curse flask and never worry about any of that stuff, which is what most builds do. This one actually doesn't say to use an anti-curse flask, which is probably one of those things that I will use one for mapping and leveling, and then when I do things like Elder and Shaper, because they don't cast weaknesses, I'll remove this and put on a series run. I don't need more leech. I have plenty. I'm about to have a lot more in 2 levels. Okay, back in. Whee! I'm really worried about Einhar's red beasts more than anything. Especially the ones that do, whatchamacallit. Oh, that was easy. The ones that do, oh my god. Hi. Anyone? Corsair swords? Anyone need Corsair swords? These can actually be worth, if they have the right rolls, these can be worth selling.
Baggage.
So, let's identify some things, right? Also, howdy new people. I'm breaking some faces. How are y'all doing today? If you're lurking, love you for it. And you need not respond to me. I won't take offense, I promise. Well, I'm 10 towards my next 60 that I need for a lore weave again. No. 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 4 physical. 6. I don't expect anything,
Stay
but
sane.
oh right.
Need a map?
Okay.
Stay inquisitive.
far too much baggage.
Madness. 2 full inventories.
Learn anything new?
Hybrid. Junk. Oh.
Stay
All
sane.
trash. Ah. I never remember, but I thought
Learn
79 was
anything
T1 hybrid.
Good luck with your maps.
Dictators or whatever it's called. God. I keep forgetting I'm a squishy boy and I want to just run into things. There's the red one. Let's see how this goes. Never mind, that's fine. Everything is good.
We'll write a mighty poem about it.
Yeah. Don't know why I'm super worried. Two shots. Do it again. Come here. Here we go. It's so much fun. I will say one thing. This character has to really watch out for, what is it? One, corrupted blood. I need a jewel that, does the whole no corrupted blood can't be set on you, because low life I'll die real fast. But I really need to worry about map mods that have like crit modifiers, because a lot of these hits I've been taking, if they were criticals, I would have died. Would have died super hard. Come to think of it, towards the end of the stream, I may buy a couple jewels, and you know what? Mer? Okay. Mer. Well, fine, I hate you anyway. I may buy a couple jewels and try to make decent ones and get the corrupted blood corruption on it. You know what, I'm just gonna do it on these too. Please. Not be hindered. Minions deal extra damage. You can no longer play Dark Souls 3? Wait, what? Explain. Also sad. Don't tell me it has something to do with your video card. Did you punch your computer? Because I understand. Dark Souls does that to people. In the worst way. Oh, okay, physical reflect. I just realized shield charge still does fizz damage. That's gonna hit me for a lot. That's gonna hit me for like 800. Like 1,000. Hold on. Time to try something. Why isn't that hitting me for more? This is doing physical damage. Can I not take reflected physical damage? Hold on. I have to learn something about this game real quick. Cannot take reflected physical damage. That's perfect. Later, dude. Later, Blazer. Oh, you went from a 1080 Ti to a 560 Ti? Oh, brutal, dude. No! I'm so looking forward to playing Dark Souls 3 too. I feel bad that you can't. Mostly because I wanted someone to beat it. And then while I'm streaming it, you know, give me all the help. Oh God. So there's hope, right? There's still hope. It's not like you're out for good. It's just you gotta wait on a company to give you free stuff, which obviously takes forever because they don't wanna. I mean, I'll give Corsair credit. They've always been good to me, but no company fixes that stuff in like a day. All their products, I have quite a few of their products in my computers currently. Always been good, but okay. Send everything in that they asked for. Oh, you sent it. Okay. Still need to hear back from them in 2 weeks. Have to send them your water cooler and card. Gotcha. Hey, if you get a 2080 Ti though, I don't even want to say it because it's such a dead meme. But let me know if it just works. No, I still wanted to say it. Also, please, if you have contact, if they do send you one and you have contact with them, please ask them if it just works. Look, I'm too old for good jokes. I just got dad jokes, and that's becoming one.
Need a map? Stay sane.
By the way, in case you're wondering, the reason I'm keeping all the belts, the unique belts I find, is because they don't take up a lot of space and they're great for the sell 5 and get 1 unique back, and they're also good for the incursion stuff, the temples, where you can trade one, you can get a headhunter out of it. I was gonna say, I think they're probably going to judge in your favor. How long that takes and what they do about it, that's another different story. But hopefully they do well. Like I said, they've always been a good company to me, and no, I'm not sponsored or anything like that. That'd be amazing, but I would take a sponsor from them in a heartbeat. But it sucks to hear that one of their products didn't work well. Did you say your 1080 Ti was water cooled, or was it your water cooler from the CPU? Oh, okay. Ew, yeah. I hope mine doesn't do that. That's the scariest thing about water coolers. I mean, they're great, but spring a leak and everything goes bad. Ooh, yuck. Stop. I mean, at least you got it replaced, though. Oh, the replacement. Oh my god. Oh, it still needs replaced. Jesus, yeah, man. To be fair, I think I got my bad computer luck out of the way when I was younger. I built my own with parts that literally just couldn't last more than 3 months. I eventually took it to a professional, and I mean, I went to school for, I mean, computer science, but we did a lot of hardware stuff, so I consider myself pretty functional at, like, building computers. And I went to a guy that's been working on them for like 30 years, and he was like, no, you did everything right. It's just all of your parts broke. And 2 hard drives go bad. I had 3 out of my 4 RAM sticks go bad. After which I had the power supply go bad, which was probably what killed all the other things. Got a new power supply. It worked fine. Got new other stuff. Hard drive went bad a week later. I like literally just had everything reinstalled, and this was back in the dial-up days, so you know it took me like 3 days to download like 4 games. I finally had them installed, played for like 2 days, started getting artifacting all over the screen, and then right, yeah, just broken. That happens too. Faulty seal in it then or something, because just a weak seal. Probably. Sucks. Sucks, dude. Been there. Maybe I've never actually had a water... I've never actually had one of those bust on me, but computer problems in general all feel the same. They feel the same amount of bad. You can't use something that you really badly want to for reasons out of your control, and it hurts. I am gonna say my next computer I'm gonna build myself, and I may actually do it on stream. The 2 I have right now. I did not build myself because, well, I wanted to start streaming, and Micro Center did it for next to nothing, but I picked out all the parts and stuff. True. Here we go. This is fun, by the way. This build is fantastic. It's kind of mindless too, so I like that I can talk to you guys while I'm doing it. On my chill late stream, I've been awake for 16 hours and counting, and I'm wrecked. I am legitimately wrecked. Stop hitting me. Hurt, 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 hurt. Yeah, support is always bad for... I don't know, I think it's because they get so many I think when it comes to electronics in general, so many people try to scam that they just have to go through ridiculous processes to make sure you're not trying to get free stuff. And it's like, you know, that sucks. But I kind of get it. Best thing though is I got a 3-year warranty on both of my computers, which cost me, you know, what, a good $300 or $400, I think. Because I was like, sure, I'm gonna be streaming, I'm gonna be using them a lot, I'm gonna be, you know, kind of taxing them, CPU on one, GPU on the other. Let's make sure that I'm all set to go, right? I'm an idiot. Because I got them from a place that built them for me because for whatever reason I felt I didn't have the time because I'm a moron. I get these warranties, which sound great, and then as soon as I get my second computer home, because I got my gaming computer a few months back, or a few months before, I'm like, I don't need a video card for the streaming computer because I've got two 1080 Ti's in my gaming computer. I'll just move one over. Guess what? Moving one of those over myself voided both warranties. Right, yeah, that is true. But I paid like $700 for two 3-year warranties and within a day voided both of them. Because I'm smart.
Learn anything new?
Yep. Adding, removing, or replacing anything from either computer. It doesn't matter that they put all of that stuff in both computers and I have warranties for both. It's the fact that neither computer is now the exact way they built it. Like, for instance, part of the warranty thing is if I wanted to put another hard drive in one of them, I would have to take it back to them and have them install it. It makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. They're covering their own butts from people like me doing stupid things. But if I can't move a video card from one computer to the other, then the hell am I doing? I'm not upset about my choice, though. My choice makes perfect sense. In fact, it's kind of nice because if one of my computers dies, I can actually stream solely on the other, so I hope it doesn't happen, but knowing that while one of them is being fixed I can still stream, that's huge. It might be 720 instead of 1080 and the games might not be, I might have to play like maybe a few days of Minecraft or something. Probably not gonna play like, I don't know. I guess that could be when I like hook up my PlayStation and play PlayStation games for a few days. If that ever happens. That's when I start playing Crysis 3 on Ultra. Yes, you're absolutely correct. And stream in 0p. Because it would break my other computer. Do I have Beyond on this map? Oh no. Oh. Okay, good times. 160p. Like break out an 8-year-old phone or something and just stream from it. If you even could. Streaming from my Razer app on my Twitch, or I'm streaming on Twitch from my like Razer flip phone. I'm a little curious as to why that reminded you haven't checked Discord, but I'm gonna leave it alone. Like, I looked back and looked away, and those all came in so fast, I missed. Yeah. Yay, the Discord's being used for useful things. Pixelated Fallout on your old iMac. I agree to your terms. I mean, my gaming PC would be harder. I could probably stream like a decently, like a game like this on this PC in 720, pretty low like quality though. It'd probably go back to looking like some of my first streams where I didn't really know what I was doing. You can't post images? Hold the phone. I disagree wholeheartedly with that. What are you? Oh, right. My bad. Hold on. Stop. There you go. Now you can. I just have to make you from like a generic whatever to like the first tier of like thing. It's basically so if someone joins my Discord and wants to start throwing porn in there, they can't do it. I've got to like basically approve people joining my Discord, which might be a little bit over or a little unnecessary, but I'm deathly afraid of the 1% that would come into my Discord to post like child porn or something terrible. One more level for this beautiful thing. Let me look at that real quick. Oh, holy butts, dude. Oh, that last one hurts my soul. The connector's just fried. Oh. Let me take this time to say, if anyone wants to know what we're talking about, check out my Discord. It's in the chat. Anyway. We post pictures and talk about things.
Welcome.
Sometimes. Ooh, Vaults of Itsiri. I'm gonna do that because that's just free stuff. I never promote my Discord properly. I just don't. I mean, at the end of every stream I do, but I feel like sitting here and just like spamming chat with all my stuff is just kind of counterintuitive. Hopefully no one came here just to hear me talk about all the things that are going on when I'm not here. That seems hilarious.
How are your maps?
It's kind of bad. It's super bad.
Stay inquisitive.
All right, fun time. Here's the thing, and it's gonna happen one day. I'm waiting for the day that someone comes in here and thinks I am legitimately, like, I'm just gonna say one of those things and people are gonna be like, wow, this guy's kind of an ass. Like, he's really full of himself. Like, stick around. I mean, if you don't ever understand that I'm just a giant goober, that's fine. I get it. I go serious face sometimes, but man, we're all here to have fun. Most of the time I'm just goofing around. Now, if we're playing something like Witcher and we get to a crazy story part, and I say that something almost made me like man tears, that's real. That That's that sucks. I still haven't like full on like man cried in the game, but I'm waiting for it. Waiting for the day some game pushes me to that level and then on the internet. Why am I... Yeah, I was gonna say, I have a giant ground slam. Why am I rushing into these things? Yay, crap. I didn't realize until now the little like angelic sound that comes with that. That's really cool. By the way, now I want to hear it. Now I want to hear it from you guys. Game that's made you actually cry. Not like tear up, not like looking around the room for the onion ninjas, but I mean like full out like sad face. Meanwhile, I'm also trying to think of one. There've been a couple. To the Moon. That game was super sad. You ever feel like being absurdly me playing Dark Souls? That's actually a fantastic answer. Not what I asked at all, but I'll take it. Is it because I'm so beautifully wonderful at the game, or because it's like actually painful to watch? Or both. Could be both. I'll take both. Cool. Free stuff. Most of it I don't want, but it's free stuff. Actually, I think if there was a game that could ever get me to the point of rage tears, it might actually be Dark Souls. I mean, I haven't played 2 or 3 yet. We'll see. Were you here last night when I got to the point of cry laughing? Because of my ridiculous RNG? That was good. I had to take off my headphones and my glasses and just like lose myself in it for a minute. Okay, I thought so. I'm definitely I didn't get a chance to, but tonight I'm gonna make that a highlight because I went back and watched it like 4 times and I was like, oh, that's so cringy, and that needs to be a thing. It was Path of Exile. It was the last 2 hours of the video. I think it was somewhere kind of in the middle-ish area of it. It's right after I get out the calculator. So did I. I forgot to highlight it. It's right after I get out the calculator and start doing math. That's when the beautifulness happens. That was the moment I should have bought a lottery ticket. Missed my chance. Hold on. That's not Triple T1. No, that's crap tier. Well, fine. That was useless. Actually not. I need those shards. Need to kill Exile a handful more times. At least. And pray to God I get the good drop. Actually, what is the good drop from regular Exile? Is there one? It's... I mean, I guess the shards. It's these things. Mortal Ignorance is probably one of the best. She's got an armor piece, though. Gauntlets? The ones that give you Valpact if you've, like, crit lately or whatever it is? Isn't that normal Aziri? I don't even know. Kind of want to get this guy to be able to do Uber Aziri so I can get a disfavor. Or 6. Val gems. Oh.
Learn anything new, Exile?
Sick. No. $32.32.
May your maps be merciful.
You know what? I am extremely tired, so I am gonna do some crafting because that's a smart thing to do when you want to fall asleep. First, jewel. Do searching eye jewels. Corrupted, no. Kind of curious. Sure. Buy a couple of these and just smack the crap out of them with alteration orbs. See if I can't get something. Stormy Daniels. What a name. It's not a lightning build. I'll be super, super sad. Oh. Wrong one. Try this one. I. Okay. And let's do one of these. By the way, I don't think there are any restrictions on names, that, like character names in this game. So definitely possible to see some pretty gnarly stuff. He doesn't want to play. What's funny is a lot of people, because you can only sell items when you're online. And trust me, I've thought about doing this, but I never have. A lot of people just leave this game open 24/7. I think there's even like alerts you can get on your phone. So if you're like in another room of the house making food, your phone could blow up and be like, oh, someone wants to buy something. You run up to your computer. It's kind of great. This is what usually happens. You message half a dozen people before anyone wants to sell you anything. Here we go. Oh. This is one of the other people, like one of the older people. Okay. Fair. Whoa. Okay. Sorry about drop frames there. Wow, did you see my ping? Good lord. One, I dropped a ton of frames, so I think I had a little internet hiccup. But two, when it evened out, my ping was like 1900 milliseconds. I'm not even joking. I think that dude is playing Path of Exile on the moon. That's really weird, though. Actually, I take this back. The servers might be having a giant crap, as well as my internet. Oh well. See what happens. Life and physical. Two attacks. I'm trying to actually... Hold on. These are searching eyes, right? Yeah. Jewels. Searching eye. I can get all res on this, right? We don't. No. Cool. Searching eye. There we go. It's still a ridiculously low chance. Slightly better chance of life than the other jewels. Slightly, but actually these might be easier to hit it on. Man, I wish I'd known that before. World of Warcraft? Oh yeah, dude, I played that for like 6 years. I played WoW from vanilla all the way up to Mists of Pandaria. I bought Mists of Pandaria, played it for like a week and a half, and was like, you know what? 10,000 hours in this game is probably enough. I mean, it was. But at the same time, there's times I want to go back, but every time I've gone back to it, I've played it for like 6 hours and been like, nope, I'm still done. You still play? I heard that the last couple expansions were pretty damn good, but I can't bring myself to every single time. And I've gone back like half a dozen times. I like look through all my characters, go, okay, what's new? What do I have to relearn? Look at my bank, I've got tons of stuff in there, and I'm like, yeah. I go kill stuff for like 3 hours, and I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Just not my thing, I guess. Actually, I forgot. These don't need to be great. That's not great, but whatever. It is top roll max life. Almost max life. I'm looking for HP, physical damage to attacks. That's okay. Not chaos. Things like all res, all resist. Few other things I wouldn't mind. Physical is extra fire. Not good because I don't do any physical damage. Too bad though that life physical is extra fire. How much does this sell for? Probably a bunch. Just because Fizz is extra fire is so huge. Nah, not really. Okay, never mind. Take it back. Legion. Yeah, I've heard Battle for Azeroth is less good, but the two before it, I think, Legion and the one before that, were I think pretty damn good from what I've heard. I'm not taking tier 4 life. I refuse. Oh yeah, Wrath of the Lich King was sick. Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King were definitely my favorite eras in that game. T1 Fizz 2 attacks? Yep. T1 life. Easy game. Not bad. Cast speed. Jerks. Need attack speed. Nothing. Ooh, okay, T2, right? Yeah, T2 Fizz, but mana's bad. I also really miss raiding in MMOs. I really do. I started with the original EverQuest. I raided a ton in World of Warcraft. It's just nowadays feels like there's not the time, or at least my time never matches up with anyone else's, and I'm never gonna get back in an MMO enough to like stream it full time and be like in a big raiding guild and do that. I just don't think so. Although, did you ever play EverQuest, Chevy? You might be too young, I don't know. To have gotten into EverQuest way back in the day. Okay, Fizz 2 attacks. Not energy shield, that's not what I want. Blind enemies on hit would be decent. One more way to save my butt. I just got double T1 lightning and rolled over it, I think. Oops. I didn't need it for this build. Top phasing roll? Okay, top attack speed roll. Okay. And T1 armor. Bye. Life crit multi. Phasing on kill. Sure. T2 life, T1 crit multi, T1 phasing on. T1 life, T1 cold damage to attacks, and T2 onslaught. That's fine. These are worth hitting with these. Pray for me. So here's, hold on. Here's what I'm looking for. I actually bought the one on this guy, and I might transfer it over if it's too hard to make. Not that one. That thing is so gorgeous. Where are you? There it is. That implicit right there at the top. Corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on you. You have to corrupt an item, which can potentially ruin it, which really sucks if you did what I just did and spent a bunch of currency on it. But I need that. I need specifically that. I need to take one of these, touch it to here, and have that pop up above the top. All I have to do. What is the actual, hold on. Valor, corrupted blood. Oh, it doesn't have the percent chance. I guess assuming these are equal chance and there's 10 of them, the chance of actually getting one of these I think is 1 in 4. So that's a 1 in 40 chance of getting the one I want. Balls. Sometimes it can do that. Well, I mean, didn't break it. Still a 50 life jewel, but okay. I tried. Anyway, there is a game called Pantheon Rise of the Fallen that looks like it could be absolutely fantastic. Why is that there? I can use that. 82. Oh, okay. Right. My bad. Yeah, there's a game called Pantheon Rise of the Fallen that's in like early alpha. It's probably not going to release until like 2020. But a lot of the developers, including the lead designer, creators of the original EverQuest. So we're talking an MMO with like group-based progression, very much like slower combat. Like battles take like normal enemy battles and dungeons take like 30 to 45 seconds, and you need a character that can like charm enemies or like mesmerize them, and another that's like a dedicated healer, and specifically one that's like a tank and then maybe an off tank. Unlike World of Warcraft, where for the most part, unless you're doing like big raids like the normal dungeons, it's like, yeah, we have a tank and a healer, everyone else can kind of just do whatever. Yeah, so I didn't mean to do that. Multi is damage to attacks. I'm gonna waste all my currency on these and I don't want to. Doesn't even need to be great, it just needs to be like usable. Crit chance, anything. Anything that does damage for or health. Sure, life and cold damage to attacks. What's this? That's junk. Start over. Oh. Phasing on kill. Life. Good enough. Start over. Life and fire to attacks. Fine. Good chance. Life and damage if you killed reason. True, yeah, I remember the old World of Warcraft Battlegrounds. Yeah, Guild Wars 2. See, I never got into the PvP in a whole lot of games. Yeah, they take a week. They're like legit insane battles. I've never played Guild Wars 2, but I've heard so many stories. I've heard stories from streamers that played it like 4 years ago and stopped and still talk about the crazy PvP wars. Which is impressive that it sticks with you that much. I may try Guild Wars 2 one day. But Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is the big MMO for me that's coming up. That is the next one that's going to make me kind of like... That's going to be the one that when it releases, I'm going to be the guy that streams it for... That'll probably be my first 24-hour stream. Sure. Perfect life. Crit chance. Go. Oh my god, that might be the best jewel I have. Elemental penetration. Crit chance and life. What? And now I'm gonna hit it with... Actually, you know what? First. Please don't. Anything. Just nothing. 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 Global crit chance. Why not? I don't want to break this. This is really good. This is really good. Triple T1. I mean, elemental pen is only 1 tier. 2 off max crit chance. Perfect life. Perfect. Christ, what am I doing with my life? Crit multi. That's huge over there. What's my crit multiplier? 451? Jesus. Okay. Like... better? Probably. Oh, right, but the life is identical. I need perfect life roll. Almost perfect life roll. Oh god, I'm getting to the point where I can't, like, upgrade life rolls. 48. 35. This one... why is this one here? What are you doing? That is terrible. I mean... and... boom. T1 lightning to attacks. Not helpful. Stop. Oh. Okay. So that corrupted mod is really hard to get. Fun fact. These are all ones I've corrupted and have not gotten that on. There's a very good chance I could fill all 4 rows of these with those before I get that corrupted mod. Real quick, and I'm almost done for the night, but I want to see what the mods are on this guy, see if they're even useful. I might just spell damage while holding a shield, physical damage with wands, and damage with bleeding. None of those are functional. In case you don't know, corrupted blood is... there's certain enemies that when you hit them, it adds a corrupted blood stack to you. And so if you get a pack of those enemies, which happens often, and you slam down, you'll get like 15 stacks, and they can drain, especially a low health pool like my other character has, in a second. In fact, probably the majority of this character's deaths, even with 8k health, 46 deaths, probably 30 of those have been corrupted blood. Anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Guys,